What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a different kind of video. I'm going to be doing a video on CT map control and baiting nades and time wasting on the CT side in general, but I'm going to take train for an example today because my team plays it a lot and I like the setups that we do kind of aggressively on the CT side. So first off, we're going to take T-mid because it's probably the most important part of the map to have map control on the CT side in my opinion. And the reason I say this is because it's really hard to retake T-mid, but at the same time, it also means you have to use a lot of nades if you do it, and it wastes a lot of time, and you can't really just let it go. So, for example, in a setup, we'll have ladder on a gun round. We'll have 4A, 1B, and we'll have a guy in ladder, and we'll have a guy close team mid, and we'll have one Ivy, and I'm gonna be getting this flash ready. And we're gonna have a guy close team. We're gonna basically defend the outer rush quickly with a molly team mid to stop them. And while this happens, our teammate's gonna close. Minato is gonna close here. All while this is happening, I'm gonna be setting up this flash here, and he's gonna call for it. I'm gonna flash like that. He's gonna go in with this flash and clear out the angles, and then he's just gonna drop a molly here. As he's about to, like, well, the flash will come in, he can drop a molly after he's cleared this, or before. It's usually better to do it after, so he clears it out, drops the molly, and then straight after this molly runs out, he's going to drop a smoke. Now what this does is, it puts the T's into a really pressured position. They've lost team mid control, so now they either have to sit and wait and retake it, or they go towards a map like, not a map, a position on the map called like Ivy, or wherever you want to say, and they'll go towards Ivy and try and take control there. But as this team mid control comes in, I'm going to then rotate towards Ivy and help Pello out. Pello's going to go close, and I'm going to flash it. And not as deep as that, but usually around here. And then what this does is you can clear out these angles, and then you can drop a smoke. Now dropping this smoke means that you have full Ivy control, and it's really hard for them to retake and clear out all these little angles, Ivy, and it wastes a lot of time again. So with this control of the map, what it then allows the guy in ladder to do is fall out of ladder and go towards B, meaning we have a 2B setup and 3A at the moment. And then what I'll do is I'll rotate towards connector and hold ladder. From this, then I can rotate quickly to B, or I can get out and help ladder. I can throw my nades, whatever. Like I can drop molly ladder if we hear steps or whatever. I can spam in ladder if you line up with the right side of the B side. Shoot there, spam into ladder. Like that. Or you can do it a bit higher, like the headshot or whatever. I think that's it. Yeah, about there. And it basically just overall gives you a really strong setup. Now let's go with the situation they ignore T mid as soon as we take it, and they go somewhere else. Because we then soon after get Ivy control, unless they already are up Ivy putting pressure on, which will get the info. Then we can fight it a different way, and I can just post with the AWP, and he can like play a bait setup on the right side, just jiggling, getting info. They'll cross like a free pick or whatever. Or if they don't have pressure on Ivy, we can then smoke it, meaning we have Ivy, T mid. Now what this does is allows us to play the setup that I just said, but this puts them in serious trouble, because if they then just go straight towards B and they walk push B, we have 2B and I'm a fast rotate. I mean we have 3 towards B. All while this going on, if we think like if 30 seconds has passed after we've taken Ivy and T mid defend nothing towards A, you can throw a flash upper, and this guy can peek with it. This upper guy can peek with it because we have the 2B, and basically get the info towards upper. I mean, he can get a 1 or 2 free kills, or even not even the kills, but the info, which is a big thing. Meaning then he can come down, or he can do whatever he wants, drop off, or he can fight upper, or whatever. But it also means that I can then make a decision off their information, whether I rotate or not. Which puts us a really strong B hold and a really strong A hold, because with the T mid position, if we have T mid control, he can literally just spot. He can spot like this, or he doesn't even have to, but he can just trigger like this or something. If he sees nothing close, he can fight the ladder guys as they come out like this. It's a super hard angle to clear. All the while we have a guy deep in Ivies and he sees nothing. Now this Ivy is also a big deal because he can walk. If we do lose T mid, he can walk, push behind, and flank A quickly, which is super important. But let's take an example. So you do the flash, the molly, and then the smoke. That's 30 seconds. If I then come and help him and drop another smoke as that's about to fade, then that is another nearly 20 seconds. That's nearly 50 seconds you've wasted already. But while this goes on, we've got Ivy as well. So they have no... And then we do that. So all while this happens, we have wasted about 55 seconds on the clock, which means it's about down to 1 minute. And they have no Ivy control, no T mid control, and potentially no B control, depending on the setup we're playing at the point in time. And depending on the way they're playing throughout the whole game. And whether we want to peek up or not, and all sorts of stuff. But the point is they mainly have no T mid control, no Ivy control, and probably no ladder control. And if they do have ladder, it's not the biggest deal. All by nearly a minute into the round, which is super important. And on top of this, what it allows the CTs to do is kind of stop using their nades entirely until they use their nades. Now, because you can retake team mid with a flash if you just line up the corner of here and then the bottom of the wooden beam like that. You can bounce flash like that, clear it out. But it also means that this guy's probably commonly at a high level playing anti-flash, meaning he can quickly spin around, kill him. But what this does is it also means they have to put at least 2 people there, one for in the flash, one close, if not more, which is bodies, and meaning you don't have control towards other areas of the map. You're only regaining this one control, and if this guy goes down for a 1v1, it's actually still really beneficial because by the time he goes down for a 1v1, even more time's wasted. They got about 40 seconds left, and all the while they only have T mid, which is not really a big deal for them because it also allows the AWPer outside, which would be me in this case, be going for a pick. Maybe as soon as he goes down, I can get a pick, and then I can quickly switch towards ladder, or I can basically just be a massive threat while they're trying to clear him out. If I think they're going to retake T mid. Meaning they've used a lot of nades, a lot of bodies, and wasted a huge amount of time, which automatically puts you at a huge advantage to win the rounds as CT. Like, if you have upper B control, Ivy control, and T mid control by 40-50 seconds, unless they pull off something ridiculous, you're probably going to win the round, I'd say 78% of the time. Which is super important because Train is such a CT side map, if you can get like a really strong CT side going and get the momentum in your favor, and you can, I don't know, get like an 11-4 CT half. If you win pistol, you're probably going to spiral the game at that point, which is super good for winning it, for obviously winning the game, and it's really good for officials too. I'm going to be doing that's pretty much all I've got now for today, because, I mean, I've showed you everything you need to know, but just take this into account when you're setting your CT setups up. And put players in their most comfortable positions, who wants to be flashed in where. Obviously some players should make compromises to their side and like learn different positions. That's always going to happen. You're never going to have the perfect setup. Like, no one's going to be in their perfect position on every map most of the time. So yeah, but I'm going to be making a lot of videos like this, little informative videos that help guys probably this is probably going to help you up to about intermediate level. People above will probably know all this stuff anyway, but maybe I showed you a flash or something that you wanted to know, or maybe a different setup that you could play off. Yeah, hopefully it was useful to you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you know, hopefully you got something from it. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos similar to this, as well as putting some scrim highlights and stuff out, and maybe a demo review or two here and there. I'm hopefully going to be getting new internet. I'm not sure when it'll be, but hopefully I'm going to be getting new internet. Soon maybe I can either stream or I can upload videos a lot faster, because at the moment I have 1 or 2 upload, meaning this video alone is going to take about an hour, nearly an hour and a half to upload, which is really hard. And yeah, it just makes it super hard. So I'm going to be, yeah, just let me know. I'm going to probably have another video like this out in the next couple of days. Just let me know in the comments below what you want it to be on. My goal for the end of this year is probably to get about 200 subscribers, if not 250, maybe even more, hopefully. But I'm going to be uploading a lot, since I have a lot of time now. And yeah, I just wanted to say, like, if you do enjoy these type of videos, let me know. Or if you want a different kind of video, let me know, because I really want to just, like, I want to do my own thing, but I also want to, you know, try and gain subs and make you guys happy and just try and grow this. Yeah, so yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.